Hey y'all, welcome to an episode of Bleach Please, where I'm going to try some questionable science on my hair. Today I'm going to bleach it and color it because you know what? I saw this galaxy and thought, you know what? I should become that. And Brad Mondo, if you're watching, this is going to be your next panic attack. First things first, I've got to divide this rat's nest of hair into 4 sections so that the bleach gets evenly everywhere. And because I've got a lot of natural roots showing, those are going to be bleached last. This is the part where I pretend I'm a professional. Look at me working in sections. If it ends up patchy, we'll just say it's an avant-garde day. Maybe even invent a new hair trend. Panic dye. Instructions ignored, respectfully. And look, the good shirt has to go. The bleach doesn't deserve her. The transformation begins fashionably and questionably. Okay, so far no scalp melting. That's good, right? Halfway. I now have 20 minutes to reflect on my choices or start panicking, or both. And I'm going blonde really fast. Thing is, it's kind of pink, but that's okay because actually I've got a few different shades of pink that I'm adding into my hair. Look, I'm not going to tell you how I rinse my hair without flooding the bathroom. That's classified. And yes, I got water in my eye. It burned, but we're carrying on. So the plan is to turn this mop into a space storm. I've got black, purple, blue, pink, silver, and regret. There will be fading, layering, praying, and possibly even some crying. I've basically got enough dye to color code a rainbow family reunion. We're starting at the roots with black, fading to dark purple, then purple to pink, then somewhere on the left side a rainbow decides to panic and melt into silver. Basically, I'm turning into a fantasy NPC, one strand at a time, baby. One poor life choice at a time. If this turns out awesome, I'm a genius. If not, I blame Mercury retrograde. Either way, I'm committed now. I've got the color in now, so what I did is I put on a cap and I blow dried it for just a minute until it's mostly dry, and I'm going to let this sit for at least 30 minutes, but up to an hour. Then what I'm going to do is rinse it and re-dry it before I continue on with the actual colors. Let me teach you my coloring method. I take the strand that I'm going to color, I mark off with my fingers where I don't want it to go past, and I add the first layer. I really saturate it, top and bottom. Then I move my fingers down a little bit for the next section and add the next color. Then I repeat that process for the third color on the bottom, except I don't really have to hold it because I'm just doing the ends. Is it just me, or does my head feel like a foil wrapped baked potato of dreams? I don't think I do foil right, but it works. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. Behold, my final form, somewhere between Intergalactic Warrior and Lisa Frank Fever Dream. Honestly, I'm obsessed. Would I do it again? Probably. Should I? Absolutely not. And Brad, if you're watching, be kind, or at least mildly entertained.